Let's see, my most embarrassing maintenance story. I was a young pup, early 20s. I had bought a brand new Oldsmobile 98 two-door sedan. If you know anything about that model, it was huge. It's a big boat. But I bought me a set of ramps, and I said, I'm going to start doing my own oil changes. So I got everything ready. I got my oil, I got my filter, I got my grease gun because you had to grease your grease fittings back then. I got my ramps and started my oil change. Well, I think I did everything right. Let the old oil drain out into the pan. I spun off the old oil filter, spun on a new one. I put 5 quarts of oil in back then, and tighten everything up, and now's the time to start the car and see if there's any oil leaks. Well, I start the car and all the oil starts pouring out of the bottom of the oil filter. I said, what the heck is going on? I said, I know I tightened it, but I didn't think to look at the oil filter that came off that had no gasket on it. Well, yes, here's what happened. The old gasket, whoever did the oil change before me, probably didn't put the oil or film of oil on the gasket before they installed the oil filter. And so what happened was I wound up with 2 gaskets on the new oil filter, and that made absolutely no seal, and that's why all the oil poured out. So there I was, a big mess on the bottom of my garage floor, my car still up on the ramps, and certainly not enough oil in it to drive to the auto parts store to get more oil. So, embarrassingly, I had to borrow my wife's car, drive to the store, get 5 new quarts of oil because I had no idea what was in there, what was on the floor, and all that stuff. So I let all the new oil back out into the drain pan. By this time I was shaking and upset with myself and wondered what I did wrong, and finally figured it all out. 2 gaskets don't make a seal. 1 gasket is what it needs. So this time put everything back together properly and tighten everything up, put the 5 quarts of oil back in, the new 5 quarts, no, the new 5 quarts of oil into the car, started it up, and no leaks. So that was my most embarrassing maintenance experience. And I'm just wondering, do y'all have any stories like that are similar to mine, or something different? Let me know. I'd be curious. And y'all stay safe out there.